Hi everyone, it's Monday the 21st. It's just a super lazy day at the house for me. I'm not really doing much. I've just been watching YouTube videos all day. You can probably hear Nash playing in the background. This week I'm really hoping to kind of get my, motivational juices flowing. So that's what this week's video is going to be about. I actually don't know if I'm going to use this portion of the video or not. Obviously, I am barefaced and you can see my beautiful growth. I had this side of my head shaved for quite a while and decided that I should probably start growing it out, especially since I don't really feel comfortable going to hair salon right now. But either way, so you can see all that and me in my morning glory. Uh-oh. Sad baby. I'll come over here. Okay. So, last week and the week before, Reed was home on quarantine. So he was able to help when I was filming. So these videos are going to go back to being partially me talking to you and partially me trying to keep the baby happy. So you'll have to excuse that. Whoa, hello. Hi, smiley face. Hi, smiley face. Anyway, so I'll try and get some B-roll of today and just some vlog of what I'm doing. It's not much. Just kind of taking it easy before Preptober starts. Next week. I'll probably watch some movies and read. I still have to finish the newest Martha Wells book that I talked about in the last video. And I might start on a couple other books. And then I also have just the two arms left to sew on my sweater, and then I have to sew it together. So hopefully you'll be able to see that in the first October video. We'll see. Maybe not. I don't know. It shouldn't take too long to sew them together, but you never know whether or not I'm actually going to do it or not. You know. Hi, sweetie. You are so smiley right now. Sorry. So, anyway, so it's Thursday and I wanted to talk about different ways to get inspiration this week, but I haven't actually been doing much this week. I've just been hanging out with Nash. She got her 4-month shots yesterday, so yesterday was non-productive would be a gentle way to put it. She was pretty upset. She's got lumps on her poor little legs now that hopefully will go down pretty soon. But for inspiration purposes, I typically try and, as we've been doing for the past few weeks, read new books and try out new creative passions to try and, just stretch my senses and stretch my abilities. I also, pre-pandemic, of course, would go and people watch all the time, which you can do now, social distancing at a park, or if you guys have like open area malls. I know different parts of the country have different levels of openness. Reed and I are still social distancing. Not social distancing. We're still self-isolating. So we're not really going anywhere if there's other people. So when we go to the beach, for example, the beach here isn't very used. So at most there's 1 or 2 other people on the beach, and we're never within 25 feet of those other people. But other things that you guys can do for inspiration and trying to figure out what you're doing for your book for NaNoWriMo is, other than reading and You can watch TV shows. You can look out a window. You can go through previous work and read that. One thing that actually really helps me with inspiration is reading books about writing. So like the Save the Cat novel, honestly, I got so many ideas from reading that novel of just different avenues my book could go on. And that really helped me create the plot structure for it and come up with new ideas for this book and also for the next couple books. So that's probably what I'll be going through in October a lot. There's a couple other books that I want to look at in October to prepare for NaNoWriMo. But those two, that one for sure. Hi, sweet girl. Whoa, so cool. Nash got new toys from her grandma, and we're having a lot of fun tugging on them. But otherwise, honestly, I think for inspiration, the only thing you can really do as a surefire way to get inspiration is sit down. Don't watch YouTube. Uh-oh. You're okay. Don't do anything other than think about your book and where you want it to go. And that's really going to give you the best inspiration. Think about your characters and create a character sheet that tells you where they grew up and what type of personality they have, what quirks they have, what virtues they have, what vices they have, especially. The vices are one of the things that make a character amazing in a book. But none of that's going to come to you if you just sit around on YouTube or watching movies or doing anything just hoping that inspiration is going to strike. You really just have to sit down and think about it in order for those to come. So it's definitely what I suggest is just taking a few minutes every day, 10, 15, an hour if you have it, and just thinking about your story. Or heck, you could even take 5 minutes while you're in the shower or while you're making your breakfast and just think about one part of your story that you want to figure out a little bit deeper. And just those few minutes every single day are really going to help push you towards having the inspiration to keep writing and the inspiration to know where your story is going to go. Because of course, without thinking about our book, we can't write a book. So you have to do that thinking part first. I know a lot of people, I get so hung up personally sometimes when I'm trying to get a book out and I keep thinking about how, oh, I'm not writing, and I have all of these ideas and I can't wait to get to the writing part. But I so often forget that the writing part is meaningless if I don't have, personally, a plan in place. I know there are pantsers out there who can just pull a book out of their butts with absolutely no forethought, no planning. I am not one of those. I am absolutely not. If I write a book like that, I'm going to go off on a completely random tangent 20 pages into the book that everyone's going to be like, so now we're talking about random creatures in a forest. Okay, that's cool. Thought we were talking about space exploration, but whatever. I know there's a lot of people out there that are like that. I think especially for beginning writers, which I still consider myself a beginning writer. I've finished 2 90,000 word novels, but I'm definitely, oh baby, is that so scared now? Oh, here, now he's over here. Less scary over here. Are you just angry? Are we having an angry? Oh my goodness. You want it up here? Oh, your teeth are hurting. Did you find that thumb? Okay. That's a good thumb. Yeah, you suck on that thumb. I have no idea what I was talking about. Oh, right. So for us newer writers, I think having a plan in place before you start writing is definitely essential. I'm sure once I'm more proficient at writing and thinking up ideas, I'll be able to be a little bit more of a pantser. But for right now, in order for me to create quality content, I need to have a plan in place and know where I'm going so that I don't get derailed by all of the random thoughts that come to my head while I'm writing. And especially during NaNoWriMo, when you're in that like pinch crunch moment and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to get 1,600 words today, and I have no idea where my story is going. And then you write 1,600 words, granted, but sometimes, as I found out my first NaNoWriMo, those 1,600 words have absolutely nothing to do with your plot, and you end up having to cut them anyway. I'll be back momentarily. Nash is teething, so I have to help her get her teething toys in her mouth sometimes. Almost there, almost so close. There we go. Oh, so close still. Oh, what's that part? I don't think that's the true part, but okay. Anyway, but you end up finding out that when you don't have a plan, you don't know where you're going, even if you can create those 1,600 words, and they might be beautifully written 1,600 words, but if it doesn't have anything to do with your plot, it doesn't really matter. So that's really where inspiration and planning comes in. And for any of that to take place, the first thing you have to do is sit down in your favorite thinking spot and just think. And I know that to the outside world, that doesn't look like writing, but every moment that you spend thinking about your writing, or even self-caring away from your writing, is still being a productive writer. So those are my tips for the week. I'm gonna go and take care of my Krabby Patty. Bless you. She has bless you. Cutest sneezes. Oh my god. So I hope you guys have a great end of September. It's finally, yesterday was the first day of fall. Super excited. Autumnal equinox. I am super happy about that. I cannot wait for October. I can't wait to put up all of our decorations. And oh my goodness, so sad. The sweater is still not finished. This is a couple days after my first filming. I don't know if I'm going to include that in this video. I might not, but I look like a hot mess in that. Oh, did you spit up on yourself? Are you okay? You did. Oh, baby. I'm just going to wipe that with my thumb. It's not worth it to get it. Here. Why don't you use this chew toy? You like this one. Why don't you like it anymore? Okay. Well, worry about stuff. Yep. Okay. So you guys have a great week, and I can't wait to see you for next week's video, the first part of our Preptober series, and I will see you guys then. Hopefully I have a slightly less cranky baby while I'm filming for that. But you guys have a great September, and I'll see you in October. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and see you next week. Bye.